Hey everyone, I am back with the 4 journals that I wanted to share. These are from Kaiser Crafts Christmas Edition paper line. And this paper line is absolutely gorgeous. It's in the black and the white, and it is just so cute. But what I did on this particular albums is I have left them as blank journals for you to decorate. It is so fun to be able to put your own touch or your own spin on a journal. And usually I don't make just blank journals. You know, usually I always have so much going on in them that I have decided to make 4 of them out of this collection. Because you can add red, you can add green, you can add all the Christmas colors you want in this, because they are basically black and white with a little bit of cream. So anyway, that is what I did. I have 4 of them available. 3 of them are pretty similar, and 1 I have a little different cover on. I actually thought this was pretty, even if you did a lot of the coloring yourself and just added a few little touches even in the cover. So, but anyway, I want to share these. I'm going to start. They will all be tied with the red seam binding. So I didn't tie them all up to show them because I didn't want to have to untie them. So, but when I send them out, when you purchase one, it will be tied with the red seam binding. So I have them labeled journal number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's how they'll be listed in Etsy, just that way. So anyway, I'm just going to open it up. This is the cover, and it's so cute. 25th of December, the Nutcracker. It's like a news page. The back has established 2017 issue 1225. Here is the back. This is journal number 1. And I've included a little packet of just some things for you to use in the journal. And I'll go through that real quick, and then we'll go through the journal. So most of them are going to have the same images, but because I didn't have enough for all 4, there will be a little bit of variation in what you get in this little packet. So this one is Believe in the Season. Here's a cute little image. Here's some of that. Now, I made the gift tags out of this paper line a few weeks back on the 12 Weeks of Christmas. Here is another little image. So cute. I absolutely love this paper. Absolutely loved it. It was so vintagey. And then here's another tag, and most of them are just blank on the back. So, warm memories and Christmas wishes. Meet me under the mistletoe. The most wonderful time of the year. Believe in the season. Here's a little Merry Christmas tag. And in this particular one, I'm adding 2 little pieces of a book page, because I actually, this won't have a little piece of this in there. So I'm adding that in the packet that will go with this journal number 1. Then I've added just a piece. A lot of times I like to tear this off and just glue it going down the side of a page just to give it some contrast. So I thought that would be fun if that was something that maybe you wanted to do to your journal. So I added a piece of that coffee stained masking paper in here, and then just a piece of coffee dyed tablet paper in case that was something you wanted to add in your journal. So that will come with the journal, all these little tags here. That will just give you something to put tuck spots in, or, whatever you journal on the back of them. So anyway, this comes with journal number 1. And in each one, I have left the cover blank. So if you wanted to add a pocket or whatever you want to do, just journal on it. It is yours to do. I have stitched these because they were not big and bulky. So I did stitch them in the binding there. And each one I have added a vintage postcard, which I absolutely love, these vintage postcards. I even love to read what they've wrote because the handwriting is so beautiful that I love reading these. Anyway, this is a vintage postcard that I'm included in each one. Just various papers. Here's, oh, you know what? These won't go in this kit. I take that back because there is one that is missing. I thought it was this one. There is one that is missing this out of it, and I want that to go in there. Here is a glassine bag, and I have just left the top, cut the top open for a little coffee stained manila tag there. I've got some of these little Tim Holtz words. These are new. I got these at Michael's a week ago, I believe. I've added a piece of sheet music with Christmas on it. This one is Jingle Bells. Make sure I'm in frame. This here is a kind of a funny story. I was coffee staining. I did a bunch of coffee staining last weekend or weekend before last because I knew I was wanting to put some journals together. And so I liked, when I coffee stain, I like to do a bunch at once. That way I don't have to continually do it. Well, these were some of those little treat bags that are bakery, baked good, ready. They have the wax lining. Well, when I baked them, I left them in too long and they're stuck together. So you really couldn't open them and use them as a bag. So I made a tag out of them. So I thought this would be fun to journal, or if you wanted to collage, or, you know, maybe even stick a thing on and make a pocket. But anyway, there are so many possibilities with these. I just included them in here. I thought they were fun, and I didn't want to throw them away, so I just cut the corners and made them as a tag, which I thought was fun. And then here is some of that masking paper. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? That is so beautiful. I love snowfall. I love it when it first falls and it's so pretty and white. I've included a doily in each one, and it is just simply paper clipped on is all it is. It's just clipped on and it comes off. This is just some little to-do list paper I had that I coffee stained. I added a coffee stained time card in each one. Some more graph paper, ledger paper. Here's the other half of that little bag. This is a beautiful image here. And the rest of that. This is some of that old vintage paper there that I bought. Here's another one of the little word tags here, Believe and Saint Nick. And I did rough these up a little and stain them with some distress ink. And then here is the back, and like I said, I have just, these are just blank for you to use. So anyway, I'm going to put this back in here. This is journal number 1. Okay, here is journal number 2, which is basically the same on the front. And here is the back. And then I'll go through the pieces. The pieces will be, some of them will be different. So here is Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. Here's this. And I think some of these images are the same, and like I said, some of them will be different because I think I only had one of these, so that's what got in here. Here's a pretty little image. And on all the backs are blank. Most wonderful time of the year. There's the peace and the joy. Believe in the magic of the season. And of course, to Merry Christmas. And same way, I have added a piece of that and a piece of the coffee dyed paper. So I will just get this kind of put back together there. All right, so this is journal number 2, and it is basically the same. Here is the vintage postcard. And you know, guys, it makes me so sad when I do buy these, because this is such a great piece of history that we're not going to have in this generation, because we have lost the art of writing letters and things and sending postcards. There's not going to be any of that with this generation, and it's kind of sad because their penmanship was so beautiful, and they wrote, you know, to just let them know that they were doing okay. And this is the album that will get these too, because I believe this is the one that was missing Here's another one of those little bags. This is so pretty. I love that. Here is the tag with the glassine envelope. This one here is the only one that will have this extra paper like this. I was trying to get 4 of them out of the paper, so some of them just, you know, will have a little different things in them. So here's another one of the, but like I said, this is all blank, and here's another one of the time cards. It is just blank and ready for you to fill and decorate. Here's another one of those little tags, hope. And another little do it list. And anyway, this is journal number 2 here. And like I said, I knew there was one of them that was missing that. So anyway, I'm going to add it. It will just be included in the little packet that comes with it. So that will be journal number 2. Okay, here is journal number 3. This is the packet that will come with it. It will have the little special delivery. I only had one of these, so it is in here. The magic of the season, love, peace, and joy. All this is the same as the others. Joy to the world. I don't think I had but 2 of those, so only 2 of them got in a package in one of the journals. Here's this little image. Here is that. And that. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love these little vintage cards. I think they're so beautiful. And then of course the paper that will come with it. So anyway, this will be with your journal number 3. Try to get that in there so I can keep it together. I am so bad about if I do not put stuff where it belongs that I will get it mixed up with something else. So journal number 3, this of course will have this the different cover. Here is the back. Still very pretty. Here is the vintage postcard that will come with that. Hearty Christmas wishes. And there is the writing on the back. And here is just, all the papers are, you know, going to be basically the same papers here that I have coffee stained. Here is Silent Night, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Here's one of those tags that were a boo-boo. Oh goodness, what is it? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So when your bags melt together, make tags. Here's a doily. Another time card. And Santa and Jolly. I love this image here. That is so pretty. And then here is another one of the sheets there. Okay, this is journal number 3. And then for the last journal, journal number 4, and it will have the same front. I believe this may be a little more narrow. You know, if you wanted to put some washi tape or lace. I mean, there are so many possibilities. You can just decorate this however you want to. That's the fun thing about a blank journal. Here's another little postcard here. Just love those. And then here's another one of the wood. So pretty. Here is your coffee dyed tag, jingle bells, note paper, tag, paper bag tag. Oops, I've got 2 of them stuck together. I love the back side of these. I mean, you can definitely tell it's a paper bag. So let me get this put back together here where you can see that page. Okay, here is, and this is the one I said would be so pretty if you just even did your own coloring on that. That's really pretty. Here's a little half page, a little Santa tag, graph paper. Here is the center. I've sewed them in. Oops, I forgot to show you that first, but that's all right. Oops, I have just, oh, that goes there. So this is the little time card. And then that, the sheet music, the other part of your tag, and the glassine envelope, wishes, and their season. And paper. And anyway, there is journal number 4, and then this, of course, will be the little packet that comes with it. I think I'm just going to pull out the cards this time because this is in all of them. Here is special delivery, peace on earth. Here's, of course, these little cute images here. I only had one of these, so it's in this one. There's that. There is this little horse and buggy. Joy to the world, warm memories. There's the meet me under the mistletoe. Of course, this was in all of them. These were Believe in the Magic of the Season and Merry Christmas. So anyway, these are the 4 little journals, and I am, like I said, I am going to list them in the Etsy shop. And they will be fun for you to decorate, add your flowers, just whatever it is that you like to do. So anyway, guys, these are the 4 little journals. These 4 journals, I'm also going to include one in each. I mean, for each journal you purchase, I'm also going to include one of these little Kelly Ray Roberts mixed media clips. So I almost forgot to tell you that. But anyway, I will be doing that. Thanks so much for watching.